I would like to talk about the most common injuries that are caused in car accidents. Of course, there's deaths and broken bones, but you'd be surprised. Soft tissue, so-called injuries, are the most common injuries in car accidents. Hello, I'm Eli Castronova. I represent people injured in car accidents in Los Angeles. It's more attention getting when an accident occurs where someone is killed or when they are paralyzed or when their bones are broken. But of the thousands and thousands of accidents that happen on the freeways and the roads of Los Angeles and Southern California every year, the most common injuries are injuries which involve neck sprains or back sprains. These injuries can be just as devastating as a broken bone. Very often, when accidents occur, they involve what's called sudden acceleration and deceleration. When a car comes into contact with another car, there's an exchange of forces that causes a person to go from, let's say, 30 miles an hour to 0 miles an hour very suddenly. What this does, it causes the body to go forward towards the impact and then back. And this very often causes injury to the neck because the head is going back and forth, and also injury on the low back when the low back is thrusting forward and back. The injuries that involve these parts of the body are frequently called soft tissue injuries. Now, they're called soft tissue injuries because they do not involve bones. They involve the soft tissues of the neck and the back, and usually the low back. These also may be injuries to discs, which are the cushions that are between the vertebrae in the back, which cushion us as we're walking or sitting or turning in everyday life. But the insurance companies, when we have cases or other attorneys have cases that involve these soft tissues, they tend to use this term as a pejorative, a negative term, trying to say that this is a nothing kind of injury. This is not a fracture. This is not a paralyzing injury. This is not an injury that killed somebody. But these are injuries that can affect people and do affect people for weeks or months or even the rest of their lives. When there's a sudden acceleration and deceleration, and these forces are applied to the human body, no matter what the damage is to the car, whether it's minor or major, the body is suddenly exposed to forces which tear the tissues at a microscopic level and cause bleeding in the tissues of the neck and the back. And what happens is it may take a long time for these tissues to heal, if they ever do, especially people who have pre-existing neck problems or back problems, or older people who have less elasticity in their tissues. When somebody's involved in a car accident in which they come to my office and they don't have fractures or paralyzing injuries, we treat those types of soft tissue injuries with as much respect as we do major devastating injuries caused in an accident, because we know how they affect somebody's life. So what we do is we send them to the best doctors to get treatment. And these doctors will wait until the case is over before they expect to be paid. And we also send them to specialists if necessary, and send them for MRIs and these kinds of diagnostic tests, which can confirm that there have been serious injuries, even though they're soft tissue in nature. So the next time a insurance company comes to me and talks about soft tissue injury, I don't talk about that. Every case is individual. Every client is different. Everyone is affected differently by these types of injuries, and their lives are affected differently. One person may be able to go about their life after a few days as if nothing happened, and another person could have long-lasting problems which affect their work, their enjoyment of life, their relations with their loved ones, and their outlook on life. So we have to take every case individually, and we do. And we treat soft tissue injuries, neck and back sprains that are the most common injuries in auto accidents with utmost respect when people come to my office. And that's the way it should be.
Hi there. I am an AI avatar reading a real Google review by Amanda Ferrer. After our family got into an accident caused by a drunk driver, attorney Eli Castronova and his office helped us get through that terrible time. They were very informative and worked quickly with all parties for resolution. Attorney Castronova was great working with my son and daughter. He was easy to talk with and treated us with kindness and respect throughout the entire process. We would definitely recommend him. Thanks for your review, Amanda Ferrer. It's appreciated.
Elia and his team are knowledgeable and experienced, and they're also very friendly and easy to work with.
Mr. Castronova was nothing less than a blessing. Going to court in pain is stressful beyond belief. But not only did he ensure I was comfortable, he did everything in his power to fight for my case. Best attorney around. Hands down. Thanks for your review, Lionel Coleman. It's appreciated.
Elia Castronova is an excellent attorney who truly has his client's best interest at heart. He is easy to talk to and made me feel comfortable from the start. He clearly explained the legal process for my case. I appreciated that he kept me updated through emails and phone calls. He fought hard and negotiated a settlement that I'm extremely pleased with. Thanks for your review, Chris Jacoby. It's appreciated. Eli J. Castronova is an excellent wrongful death lawyer. He is very professional and dedicated to his clients. He has a great success rate and is very knowledgeable about the law. Thanks for your review, Amina Bolem. It's appreciated.